Hi, my name is Renee Miller. I'm a community volunteer, but my background is really in nursing. I was a registered nurse for about 35 years. My husband and I moved here in 1993, and I worked in home health, and then I started the cardiac rehab program at the hospital, and then was a parish nurse at Resurrection Catholic Church. When I was the parish nurse at Resurrection, we did a mission trip down to St. Lucia, which is a beautiful island that people vacation, but if you go 4 or 5 blocks off of, the beach, is where the poverty is. And we got connected through church to a nursing home there in St. Lucia. There is very few resources to help anybody. It just blew my mind that how are we going to help these elders down here with no resources? And you have to really think out of the box to try to get them the help that they needed. But when I came home, it just really was a powerful thing for me to say, we do have resources here, but they don't run by themselves. And so we have to be involved. We have to be active in our community to keep these nonprofits going so that we can have a vibrant community. And we're very lucky to have that here in Grand Island. The advice I have for others is just to be involved. Then it's not just the big things. There are people in this world that they can give the big speeches to motivate people. They can raise the money, they can do the grants, but it's also the little things. Look for someone that needs a kind word, someone that might just need someone to stand up for them. The little things really are just as important as the big things, and we can all do that.
I'm Jessica Hendricks. I'm the Executive Director for Leadership Unlimited, which is a nonprofit here in Grand Island where we train people how to be leaders in our community. A little bit about my background, where I come from, why I'm here. I grew up in North Platte and then came to Grand Island for my first job out of college. My first job was to be a community liaison for Congressman Adrian Smith, so I got to travel all around the 3rd District and meet with a lot of communities and understand what makes communities thrive. What I realized is that it's the people. The communities that have people who show up and want to invest in the community are the ones that are thriving. And so I want Grand Island to thrive, and I want to invest in it. And so now that's what I get to do for my job, is I meet with people, figure out what it is that they want to do, and then help them find ways to do that and invest back in the community and just really make Grand Island better from all angles. I think it's crucial to have a female role model in today's society because there's a lot of noise. The algorithms tell us that you have to be a certain way, you have to have certain viewpoints to be a woman in today's society. And so to have people in our community, women in leadership roles that are real, is so important to show you that it's not just what the algorithm wants you to believe. This is reality, and this is what we need in our community. My words of advice for others would be to stay curious. Why do you view the world differently than I do? Why do you choose the work that you do? Why do you want to be a part of this community or this faith or this political party? That curiosity, I think, really bridges boundaries. It really brings people together, and it encourages those open conversations to where we see people, as part of our community, as our friends and neighbors, rather than some adversary that's on the other side of a screen.
My name's Melissa DeLade. I am the CEO at Greater Grand Island Community Foundation. My background, I have a master's degree in community counseling from UNK, and I'm proud Hastings College grad for my undergraduate. I spent some time working in human services through the Department of Health and Human Services, and I was the executive director at Hope Harbor. My husband and I own a small business on South Locust Street, and I've been with the foundation for the past 9 years. What's beautiful about what I get to do in the Greater Grand Island area is that I get to have my fingers in a little bit of everything. The foundation is supportive of community projects all across Hall County, and I've just learned so much from the community and from the donors and the fund holders and all the different people that I get to work with on a daily basis about what really makes a community click. For me, inspiration has been a lot of different people along the way, and it started with both of my grandmas. They're really incredible people and work really hard, and I lost one of them probably about 15 years ago now, and that was hard and that was sad. She was really one of my biggest role models. My other grandma, has been one of my best friends since I can remember. And they're strong women who have had to work hard and who have had to bust through barriers to make their own mark on the world. And I've continued throughout my career to have women mentors who have worked with me to build me into the person that I am today. And it's our role to empower and lift up other women in our community so that our communities are successful. And a community is only as strong as the people who are willing to be inside of it. So it's just really important to get involved in your community and give your time, talent, and treasure to your community, because that's what's going to make it better.